I'll talk about the walkthrough later, but yeah. Hey everyone, I'm back. My hair's looking crazy, but that's okay. So I have a vape with me. It's supposed to be an auto squonker. So basically all you have to do is like press this thing and then like juice comes out from the top part. I don't know if you could see it, but there it goes. Ah! I did such a good job on it because before I did another build for this and it turned out so bad. It's like really smooth, but I'm just not used to inhaling things, so I probably should stop. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to talk about my whole commercial experience. So I'm really excited to see it. When you see it, you're gonna recognize me if you know me, so it'll be really cool. Starting off my day, I woke up. I wasn't sure if there was gonna be a hair and makeup artist, so I did my own makeup, but I didn't do my hair or anything, so it looked kind of crazy. Amy came over and we drove together. I think the first spot was somewhere near no, I don't think it was in Clover City, but it was at some school somewhere in LA, I forgot. We just parked in the back and we got onto a shuttle, and that shuttle took us to the street where they had 3 trailers. So one trailer was to put our stuff in and we can chill in there. The other trailer was for hair and makeup, and the last trailer was for like our clothing. We met like a bunch of other models there, so they were shooting like for another commercial, and everyone looked really cool. They were dressed colorful. Their hair was super cute. There was like one guy there organizing everything, and he was trying to direct us to like, oh, go put our stuff in the trailer and then go into hair and makeup. And so we go into hair and makeup and we're just sitting on the chairs like feeling really pampered, and they're doing like colorful looks on us. So I already had my makeup done, but they were just building on top of mine. Amy got this really cool like green look. She looked really cute in the end. Like she got green eyes and then red lips, and then I got like a pink like whatever like giant wing, and then they added, they were building on top of what I already had, so they put pink on top, like a very vibrant pink, and then a liner, and then they put lashes on the bottom and on the top. But then the client ended up not wanting the bottom lashes because it was just way too dramatic, so they like made it less intense. And then we went out to go eat, and there was like a whole salad bar, and yeah, there was like little things that we could use, like mouthwash, and I don't really know what else, like other little things that you can grab for free. There was also like a food truck that had like a few options, maybe like 4 or 5 things. Me and Amy, we both got salmon, and like the food was really good, and they put it in what are those, like whatever those bowls are. Oh, Amy showed her friend, and her friend was like, oh, those are Bohemian bowls or something. We had to drive all the way to Highland Park. That was our second location. So the reason why they were at the first location was because they had other people there filming at that location specifically, and then they wanted us to move at the other location because we were going to film there. And so they moved everyone except for like the people that were already filming there, like at that one first spot. They moved all of us to Highland Park. We met the 3rd girl that was supposed to be with us. So she goes by Karina. She was really cool. She had like a swirl of colors on her head. We were just talking, and I found out that she makes music. So I was like, oh, that's so cool. And she showed me her stuff, and she's a really great rapper. Because I told her I wanted to make music too. And she was like, oh, well, like, you know, if you send me some of your stuff, like maybe we can collab. Like if she likes like my sound, and if we feel like we're a good fit and stuff. So I was like, oh, cool. Yes. She does more like rapping stuff, and it was really cool. Like, I don't think it's out yet, but when it is released, I will definitely promote her stuff so hard because it's like really good. I definitely want to make music, and I met another girl a few days before that is hosting like a songwriting workshop. Yeah, so we got into the shuttle, and then we drove back to my car, and then we went to Highland Park. They didn't have the trailer set up yet, so we just had to wait outside. We walked over to where they were filming, and it was at this like small house. And then they're like, oh, we're not ready for you yet, like just go back and hang out. And so we needed to go pee though. This guy literally like popped up out of nowhere. He had like no shirt on, and he had a skateboard, and he was just like, oh, around the corner there's a laundromat. And then he just like jumped over like the little brick wall and then like skated away. Like, that was so funny. We went to the laundromat. We had to pay like $0.25 just to go to the bathroom, and I did a little shoot of Amy there. She's really good at posing, so I was like, you should be a model. And the reason why she's good at it, she told me, is because she does a lot of fashion photography. She knows like how people should be posing, and she does it really well too, so I told her that. We did a little shoot there, went to the bathroom, and then walked across the street and took more photos because there was like a really cool building there. And then we went back and like just hung out, and then Amy was like making everyone earrings because she's super sweet like that. She brought like all of her little tools to make accessories. Oh yeah, she was making everyone earrings, and then we finally could go and do hair and makeup. And then right when we got there, they were like, oh, we need to shoot in 5 minutes. So, well, like my makeup was pretty much already done, but I think they just needed to adjust a few things like my hair and my lips or something. And then, we did Amy's hair for a little bit, and then they did Karina's makeup like super fast. Like they kind of just added on like a yellow color. But she already had makeup on, so like her wings looked good and her brows looked good and everything, and she had like a really nice highlight. We got into our fittings, and we were just wearing one outfit. We headed over to the house. I was just waiting, and then they finally were like, okay, Karen, come and stand right here. And they like had a little setup that was gonna be my room, and it looked really like cute and like something that wouldn't normally look like my room. It just looked like something that was like it kind of like the way that they dressed me and the way that they like styled my room, it kind of reminded me of like To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I forget what that girl's name, but like I kind of felt like her. And I was being an actress or an actor, whatever. So they wanted me to act, right? So I had to be natural. Basically they wanted me to blow dry my hair with a blow dryer and just have my hair flow and like go all crazy and everywhere. And in order to get that effect, well, they turned it on high, and then I was just blow drying like one side of my head, but then there was also a guy behind me that was crouching down on the floor with like a leaf blower, and he was just aiming up at my hair, and it was just like going up like that. And I watched the playback, and it looked just like a hair commercial with like majestic, like vibrant and like cool hair. So basically what it was blow dry my hair, stop, look out the window, and then I see my friends outside, and they're like waving at me and like, Karen, come out. And so I run outside, and then I jump over the stairs and like meet with them, and we go out and hang out. And so it's called Crazy Beautiful Hair, where crazy beautiful hair people meet each other and become friends, and then they hang out with each other. We were filming when the sun was setting, so they were losing a lot of light like fast, and they were like, oh well, we're shooting at this time because it's a perfect lighting. And we need to get this shot like right now. But because like they were adjusting things so much and it took so long that like we ended up just losing all the light, and then they had to keep like making new sources of light, like coming in through the window or showing outside so they could see the people's faces, like my friends. So I was like, oh, okay. And I was mainly just standing there and getting kind of tired, but I sat down a few times and I was just talking to the leaf blower guy. So I'm changing locations because I had to talk to my housemates about something, and then I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna cook some food. I just went to the market that's like right by my house and picked up some Asian goodies. I got some onion, just a single onion, and bok choy, broccoli, bananas for my overnight oats, and some garlic. Yeah. Chef Coma in the house. That's me. Got my onions done. Beautiful. Now I just gotta chop up some garlic. Just peeled all my little garlic babies. Yum. Now chopping. Do 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 do. So I had this idea where like I want to make a cappella songs of like super ratchet music, so like Rico Nasty or something, because I could totally rap like the whole song and do all the background sounds and stuff. Like what, smack a bitch. It would be very not good if my dad sees it, which I feel like he wouldn't, but at the same time, I guess I don't really care too much because it's who I am. And I am a great child. Actually, I'm a very amazing daughter, like such an angel, and my sister is too. And you know, we're always there for our family and stuff, like whenever they need us or whatever they need. So it's just that I enjoy really ratchet music a lot of the time, so it just makes me feel like powerful, and like I'm never really like an aggressive person, so I guess in a way I am living my fantasies through that. Like being a little bit aggressive and just like whoever the fuck I want and not giving a shit about other people's opinions and stuff. Because that's what Rico Nasty is all about, and I really admire her for her work. You know, it's art. It's a different thing to be inconsiderate of other people's space and not respecting other people, but to be a boss ass bitch, like, that's who I am. And I shall continue to be that for the rest of my life. If people are intimidated or want to tell me to be an obedient little Asian girl, like, that shit makes me mad, and I've been that my whole life, so I really can care less about your opinion. And I realized that I sent my whole family my YouTube channel, so I hope that if they're watching this, like, maybe I'll get judged, but honestly, I'm just trying to be me, and if I'm not accepted, then it really doesn't matter. because it's very toxic in Asian families. To be a certain, you have to be a certain way to be loved, or else, yeah, you're just not gonna be accepted, and people are just gonna, like, disown you and not care about you if you're doing something that hurts their pride or that makes them look bad or not representing them in a good light or whatever they think is good. Karifo says, damned if you do, or damned if you don't. You might as well just do what you want. So this is supposed to be a super easy dish to make, and I am a little bit freaked out to make it because I just doubt myself. I should not do that. So basically, you turn this on. You swirl in some oil like so. Yeah, so we're gonna add in the garlic and onions. Oh. So I don't have a lid. I'm just gonna use that. Woo! Done. Hey guys, it's already 10 p.m. and I'm getting back to this video now. I was just watching Lena's video on like everything that she's been doing, and she reached out to me and she was like, oh, I'm so proud of you on your, commercial. So I was just like watching her videos today, and I felt like I could relate like with pursuing my goals and stuff, and I'm really proud of her and how far she's come within these 3 years of her doing modeling. So it was really cool to see that. And then I was just watching my own video again and listening to like how I was talking, and yeah, like I really want to continue making videos, even though I know like I'm like criticizing myself right now for like the content I'm making, but I don't want to do that, I'm still like in the process of growing, and I'm trying my very best to just be who I am and accept who I am and love who I am. So yeah, and then the girl that lives in her van, the one that's like really big on Instagram now, I mean not Instagram, on YouTube, her video came right after mine, and I like think her videos are so cool, and I was just watching it, the day in the life of her, and how interesting it was, like how she was just doing what she wanted to do and just living in her van and going snorkeling every day and just eating like vegan food. Like it sounds amazing, and I could totally be doing that if I want to, and I could do like literally anything that I want to do, and there's always going to be a way, and I'm not going to doubt myself. Like there's always just going to be like, if I want something, I'll figure out a way to get there, Right after we finished shooting, it was like 9:20, 9:30, and we wanted to go to Head in the Clouds and like sneak in. So my friend, she had like these vests that she got from her job delivering packages that were yellow, and they have like the reflectors on it. So she was like, okay, put this on. and like put your hat on and like put your face mask on and all that. She was like so prepared, and she, even before we like went to the shoot, she told me to like bring all these things with me so that we could try to get in. She's never tried it before, but this was like our first time, so she was like super excited and like throwing it on while we were in the car, and she was like, put it on, and I was like, I'm driving, and I was trying to like speed on my way over there. It was only like 10 minutes away from where we were, and we made it there. I found parking somewhere, and we already saw people leaving, so we were like, wait, like it's probably ended already, or like what, like we don't know, but we're gonna try to get in anyway. And so we like, I threw my vest on, I put my hat on, I tied up my hair, and like try to like cover my face, but then I was like, that might be a little bit too much, but whatever. Like we just walked and we tried to find the entrance or the exit, and then we saw like a security guard telling like the other security guard like, okay, like don't let anyone re-enter. And like right when he said that, me and Amy just like walked in, and they didn't even like look at us or care or anything, and like they didn't suspect a thing, so we just went in, and then we made it. And then we just took off the vests and our masks and everything and just put it in our pockets. She had a fanny pack on, so she just threw it in there. We were able to catch Joji's set, and he was the last performer of the night. And then, yeah, when he started performing, I started bawling my eyes out. Like, it was crazy. Like, I was just crying so much, like hysterically, and it was because I was so happy from like the day. And yeah, I was just so happy, and I just hugged Amy, and I was like, oh my god, like I can't believe my life is like always something that I've always imagined it to be. And I'm so proud of myself for like pushing myself so hard just to, you know, make it where I am. Couldn't have done it without Amy. She was the one that invited me to the casting. She was the one that encouraged me to sneak into a festival and just like have like an amazing life, you know? So I'm just really grateful for her, and like just being there was just so magical, and like the energy, like I loved it all. And yeah, it was just so cool seeing like all those Asian American, well, they're not Asian Americans, but they're Asian, and they are in America, and they're making such a big impact on the world right now. And just to be able to experience that and like see like what they're all about and how they want to help like other Asian kids like do what they want, you know, like that shit just hit me so hard. And I really wish I could have been there for Rich Brian's set, but like it was still really cool. I saw him like at the end, because that's when all of them came back onto the stage and performed, so I thought that was like so fun. And yeah, it was just really amazing. Yeah, I've been listening to Rich Brian's music like a lot, and like every single time I feel like I'm doubting myself, like I'll just listen to his music and I'll be like, yeah dude, like I feel this energy so much, like it's so powerful. And I just, you know, I want to be able to become a creator that's like that can like inspire so many people and like give that same energy to everyone and make them feel like they can achieve like whatever their idea is. And like, yeah, it's just such a powerful presence being with all of those performers there, and I'm so proud of them and like what they created. Like, this is their second year having this festival, and there were so many people that showed up, so many people that knew the lyrics to their songs and were so enthusiastic about it. And like I just love like being around that energy, you know? Yeah, so we ended our night like just eating french fries and In-N-Out burgers and grilled cheese sandwiches, grilled cheese burgers, and
So hungry. Thank you.
Yeah, it was just an amazing, amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really happy that you're here and excited for my next journey. So, yeah, just doing what I love to do and what I want to do, and that's just gonna be my life from now on, and I accept that. Like, doesn't that sound great? Like, don't you want to do that too? Yeah, so I'm gonna look back at this and be like, wow, like you used to be this person and now you're this person and you're amazing, you're great, and like I'm happy for you and I love you, and I'm saying that to myself. It's kind of like a diary or a journal, like, so much love to everyone out there, and yeah, keep pushing for your dreams and don't ever stop for anyone, and yeah, just do you. Alright, I hope I covered everything in this video. If you have any other questions, let me know, and I'll try my best to answer them for you. If not, if you liked it, like, give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe to me, yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I can't wait to see, like, it actually come out, and then I can brag about it to everyone, and then be like, that's me, and then people are like, oh shit, like, cool, and then they'll be like, okay, go away, and I'll be like, yeah. I'll be like, yeah. Yeah, so, cool stuff. Keep it up. You too. And I love you. And, yeah.